Don't let friends stay over as a couple in your place. Don't let relatives move in to recover from illness. Don't let your relatives' kids live in your home. And honestly, don't casually host dinners at home either. You know why? Let me tell you a story. You'll understand right away. A man from San Francisco checked into a 5-star hotel. The second he opened the door, a young woman with an incredible figure rushed in. She didn't say a word, just jumped onto the bed, tore her clothes and said, "Give me $20,000 right now or I'll call the police and accuse you of rape. There are no cameras in this room. You'll never be able to prove your innocence." The man stayed completely calm. He took out a notebook, wrote something down, and handed it to her. "I'm deaf and mute. I can't hear you. You can write it down." The woman grabbed the notebook, wrote out her threat, smiling like she had already won. Then suddenly the man spoke. "Give me $20,000 or I'll report you for extortion." That notebook? It became the perfect piece of evidence. Her face went pale instantly. She kept saying, "Sorry, sorry," and rushed out of the room. The next day, the man took the subway home. After a while, an elderly woman got on. He immediately stood up and said politely, "Ma'am, please take my seat." But instead of thanking him, she smiled and asked, "Young man, how old are you?" He smiled. "I'm 28. She looked shocked. "You're already 28 and still taking the subway? My son is only 24 and already drives his own car, a BMW. Every day to work." Everyone thought he'd get annoyed or snap back. But what happened next surprised everyone. He smiled shyly and said, "Ma'am, I've saved some money too, but I bought my mom a car. She's getting older. I can't let her squeeze onto the subway. If she's lucky, someone gives her a seat, but if not, she has to stand the whole way. That's too hard for her." Hearing that, the woman quietly lowered her head. But the story doesn't end there. The most powerful part is still coming. Later, he invited some friends over for dinner. One close friend and said, "These days you can borrow anything, except money. You know Brown? 3 years ago I lent him $50,000. We were good friends, so I didn't ask for anything in writing. But it's been 3 years. He hasn't paid me back a single cent. I've tried to find him multiple times. Nothing. I really regret it." The man smiled and said, "Why make it so complicated? Just text him now and ask when he's going to return $60,000. The friend was confused, but did it anyway. Soon, Brown replied, "I only owe you $50,000. Since when did it become 60,000? The man smiled. "See? Now you've got proof. You can sue him." 1 month later, the friend got his money back. The most powerful thing in the world isn't money or power. It's how you think. Older generations always say, "Without real strategy, how could you ever build wealth?" Wealthy families teach their kids early how to understand people and think strategically. But many ordinary families just keep sending their kids to endless classes and training programs. Your child could be amazing at dancing and still just entertain others. They could have perfect grades and still end up working non-stop for someone else. So never raise a child who only knows how to obey and work hard. If a child only knows how to memorize things but